All young European adults, regardless of their looks, gender, beliefs, or backgrounds, must possess the same opportunities to pursue their ideals, to speak up and act freely, and to participate in key decision-making processes.
The YG8 and YG20 youth summits provide a platform to talk to political leaders and to discuss urgent political matters. To prepare for this, young Europeans came together in Brussels to talk to policymakers and get used to work in a team.
And then we are moving to a member of the parliament, and every time we have to adapt ourselves to this. We are different, but the transnational approach, I think, is what can save Europe.
For example, in Croatia, which is a pro-European country from both the left and the right, and even in our most recent elections, we only had 20% voter turnout.
More national authorities have to take more of the burden to prepare the election campaign as much as possible at home, and to make sure that the debate is as much on European issues as possible and as vibrant as possible, in order, as you said, to limit the chance of the radical, nationalist, anti-European, populist, anti-Semitic, and all other groups which have been on the rise all over Europe, east and west, north and south. And we've seen that in every single national election in the last year or so. So for that to take back the initiative from those groups, the political leaders in all the governments in Europe, would it be left or right, they have to take initiative. They have to.
The Delegation Journey is a platform by and for driven young European adults who want to shape their own future.
During this trip, the delegates were able to discuss with direct advisors of the European President Martin Schulz, and also had the chance to discuss with several different MEPs. The delegates also had the chance to talk to political unions like the European Federalists, to lobby organizations like the British Chamber, and to scientific organizations like Bruegel.
All 27 EU member states.
The young leaders visited the European Parliament and the European Commission.
First of all, welcome to all of you. I understand that the floor is already to the delegate.
Here the delegates had the pleasure to talk to Antonio José Cabral, the real European G20 Sherpa who just came back from negotiating in Russia.
Well, I think I encourage them to do that in a way that without renouncing to what is proper of a younger generation, to give important and, how shall I say, engage the contributions. I think that is extremely important and necessary.
Straight from the European Commission, the delegates went to the NATO headquarters to talk to the chief economic advisor, and then straight to the Belgian Prime Minister, who took the time to talk with all the delegates.
In 1 year now I would like to become Prime Minister, I don't know. I always worked a lot.
The Belgian Prime Minister talked about the role of young people in delivering new ideas and innovative approaches to pressing societal issues.
During the weekend, more young Europeans joined the group for a European Council simulation. Workshops about debating and negotiating skills were held, a lot of paperwork was done, and a lot of negotiating took place. For this, delegates had to pursue the interests of a certain country.
Marco, I'm in Italian delegation. I live in Parma. I'm the head of state, and I'm going to join the Y8 summit in London this June.
This trip to Brussels gave everybody the chance to meet real European leaders, to join together and ask questions.
Our generation has the knowledge to bring about positive and sustainable changes. And that is why we encourage everybody, raise your voice, participate, and take the lead in shaping the future of our generation today.